good.
I thought we were going to be called the Micro Peni Anonymous Patrol.
If that's what you want to be called.
Are you patrolling for micro penises?
No, it's the name of our group.
It's Officer Provost here with Micro Penis Patrol. I'm gonna need you to put on your pants, sir.
What happened to fake names? Straight.
Rise from your grave.
Wow. Oh, professional.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave.
From your grave?
I never played Altered Beast.
From your grave.
Rise from your grave.
Grave.
Okay, so that
That
is not a popular name.
Grave.
No, micro penis.
Micro
Anonymous.
penis. Anonymous. Hey.
I like Micro Penis Patrol.
Micro penis
Micro
patrol.
Penis Patrol. Micro Penis Patrol. Be a good song.
Yeah.
So
I
this
think
is
that's where you're wrong, but
This is the first video podcast for the South Austin Blend Country Fried Assholes of Fun.
Taco Talk.
And here we have Jim Gallagher. Say hi, Jim.
Hey, I don't want to be on camera. I don't like it.
What?
Look at that. Let's go back to old podcasts. Quit saying butthole when I'm on camera.
And then we got Sean Provost sitting in the back.
Butthole. Let's just do that. Whole podcast of it.
Micro deck.
Who's got all the tiniest
So,
we should just call it buttholes and micro dicks.
For real, we have no idea what the podcast
It could
name
be
is.
macro holes and micro dicks.
Because
Oh my gosh.
we can't decide.
Macro holes.
We can't decide on anything because we're a bunch of dicks.
Macro holes. Can you say? Oh.
Oh, what happened to Sweaty Boys?
Sweaty.
Did you like Sweaty Boys?
I like the Sweaty Boys.
You like Sweaty Boys?
Maybe we can audition a couple of theme songs here.
All right, so there's the first one for everyone who's.
That sounds like we're some goddamn NPR show about
Yeah.
San Francisco weather.
Saving the
Today
environment
on
and shit.
Fog Talk, we're gonna bring in meteorologist Kurt Andrews. Hi, Kurt, how you doing? Skip, I'm
Jim's
great.
favorite. Actually, that's pretty good because it comes in with that white noise thing. Yeah, you can go.
Sweaty boy. Sweaty boy.
Step into the shower.
Bring him on, sweaty boy.
Whip me with a towel.
Oh, it's like a sauna in here.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I think we can do some Johnny Gill.
This is actually not bad. I'm actually really liking this. Sean's got a good dance going on too.
Have you never heard the song?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm tired now.
Johnny Gill.
Of course, then we'd have like 3 minutes of our podcast set up to be in a dance party.
You're missing Jim playing the drums.
Oh no, I was brought out the pistols.
A handsome man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that song's a shit. We could just pick a new song every podcast. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, come on. We gotta have like a theme, like a, you know.
What was that Ween song we used to play? Boys Town? Or Boys Club or something like that?
Boys Club. That's a good one.
That's also a good name for the podcast too.
Boys Club.
Boys Club, yeah. BOYZ.
You would think that's a good idea.
Where the boys club at?
Where the Boys Club? Well, hold on. See, I'm failing because I didn't set up all the fucking picture-in-picture shit.
Yeah, I'm watching you fail.
Oh, I'm watching you fail. There we go. Oh, look, there's big fucking stupid Jim.
Oh,
Excuse me? What did you call me?
I'm sorry.
big. fucking
Okay, calm down.
stupid.
This is Boys Club.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
I think this song's great.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
Boys Club, bro.
Boys Club.
Alright, so those are the submissions so far. We could also do.
If this was that show where they got the big red X's, I'd hit mine right now.
Alright, so no Josh Wink. Sean, any suggestions? Any favorite bands?
No, I just like shitting on all of y'all's ideas.
I know.
I'm in that kind of groove today.
That's great. We could do the
No,
Disco Death Race 2000.
I said no.
No, what was that?
I like the. I like Justice, man. I like Sweaty Boys. What can I say?
Well, you know what? Good thing for you. I agree with you. So, sorry, folks. Not like anyone's listening or anything, but we just decided it's now. It's time for the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So then what we need to do here. Sweaty. Is we need to have like
Sweaty balls, sweaty ass, sweaty everything.
good
Sweaty shit. Gotta get those boys.
This is what I get for searching for Southern fried assholes. Not at all. That's stupid.
You need a towel.
So, here we are, Saturday, what are we? April 6th. First of the Disco Dance Party podcast series with yours truly.
Spider-Man.
Well,
He's Spider-Man. I'm Sean. I'm Sean. Hi.
John.
I'm Sean. I'm not really Spider-Man, you guys. Just a joke. I'm sorry.
Good. So it took us 4 seconds to
Hit dead silence.
Yeah.
Brick wall of.
I wasn't going to say dead silence. I was going to say just, horribly insulting. The mentally challenged, I think, is
Right.
the correct term, correct nomenclature.
I don't know. I
This
I would consider
episode
myself
is sponsored
partially
by,
handicapped, mentally
nothing.
handicapped.
Like, legally, you would consider yourself retarded?
10%.
10%?
10% retarded.
I came
or
out with
10%
that
not
with
retarded?
the cord wrapped around my neck, So
Oh, really?
That's-
No.
that's-
Oh, come on, man.
That speaks
I
volumes.
was about to say that. I was about to explain a lot.
no excuses.
My excuse is that my mom drank and did drugs when she was pregnant.
There you go. I think.
But
my
is that
mom-
true?
I think my mom smoked.
Yeah, my mom smoked too. Thanks, moms. It's
Yeah.
the mom hating podcast. Jesus,
No, love.
Jesus
I love mother.
hating podcast, mom.
hate it.
No, this
Yes.
podcast is solely about mother love.
Let's do something real professional. Let's change the camera here on the fly while we're recording. It's good.
Let me see some nips.
Oh yeah, you want to see my nipples?
No, I want to see your nips.
I don't have any nips. Like those coffee flavored gummies.
I know your nips are coffee flavored.
My nips are coffee flavored. So,
You're totally gonna get me farting into the microphone on camera.
please, you're not farting on my microphone. You buy your own microphone if you want to fart into it. How about that?
That's fair. I'd say that's fair.
There are
Seriously, and if you buy your own microphone,
2 layers.
go ahead. No, there's not 2 layers because
There's 0 layers.
exactly
There's
because,
0 layers.
because that
Fart
shit-
molecules permeate.
Fart
all.
molecules permeate all, and that shit is it's meant to be right up on your mouth. So
Yeah, you are going to be inhaling those
no, but
those fecal
by all
molecules that
means,
came out of your butthole.
by all means, if you buy your own microphone or steal one,
Uh-huh.
let's just be honest here.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, what?
You can fart on it. I don't give a shit. I think it'd be great. I think I endorse your farting. I encourage it, not on my microphone.
I won't do it in either case because I don't trust myself
Baby sausages.
from shitting all over your carpet.
What are you, an animal?
No, here I sit broken-hearted, had to poop, but only farted. There's the opposite of that. You think it's just a fart, and the floodgates. What the fuck?
Well, this is my yeah. Hey. Oh no. It's
Stuffed crust baby faces. Of course, it's the.
That's horrible. Why did you make me watch that?
I just wanted to kind of break up the monotony here. So
Monotony of me
Hey.
farting in your mic.
thanks so much for dropping in at Slacker HQ, South Austin.
I don't think
Texas.
anyone's going to call it that.
That's what.
Except you.
That's what it's called now. It's
Slacker
it's
HQ.
what- no, it's my house. It's
You
my-
worked really hard putting all this podcast to get stuff together. That's
I did.
not slacking.
I did. I
So the name is Disingenuous,
well
sir.
then
You should call it Productive Member Society Cast.
anti slacker cast. Yeah, I did, and you know what? We're gonna benefit from it.
Yeah,
because
I think it's going to be great.
because now we can do this.
No! No! It burns the eyes!
I don't like it.
I have to take off my glasses so people can see how handsome I am.
Oh god, there he is again with that word. You
How
should have
you
heard
guys
his,
doing?
I'm so handsome.
his catchphrase the other day was multitasking.
Yeah, because Sean saw that I was playing Free Cell. I mean, like, I was copying some data over, but I was like, oh, just play some Free Cell. It's like, oh, Free Cell, huh? You're not doing anything. Fuck you. I don't know
I walk
everything.
in, he's like,
I never should have hired you.
I'm listening
I
to the Joe Rogan
never
podcast.
shoulda
Oh,
hired
you're
you.
working real hard listening to that Joe Rogan podcast. Shit, I work so much harder than the old guy.
The old guy.
This is excellent.
Yeah, the guy who was there before me. Pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah, that little SOB.
Yeah. Can't say I don't do
I was
shit.
about to call him the N-word.
that's one thing, you know. Just
Netherworlder?
yeah, Neanderthal.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
No, he was as
Nincompoop?
white as the driven snow. Yes,
E.T.,
nincompoop.
E.T.
White as the snow. Wait, I wonder how my tan looks.
Your
See
tan,
that, see
your
that
tan
farmer
looks
tan?
actually great.
Yeah. Check out that awesome
You got some
tattoo I
really
got
great definition in
11
your
years
arms
ago. Oh.
right now. You got really
Shut up.
muscular arms
Shut
right
up.
now.
So
Stop it.
Very cut.
I would like to say
You can see the muscle striations from here. Even it's amazing.
Sinew,
I would
nothing
like to
but
say thanks
cords. For what?
to the Academy.
The Academy.
No, thanks to you two for coming out. And,
No, dude, thanks for having us.
you know,
Yeah, this is awesome.
doing the deal.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Totally, dude.
Yeah, it took us like 30 minutes to get down here.
Really? Why?
Better be worth it. Not really. It took us like 15.
Just driving.
So that's the thing. That's funny when people complain about traffic in Austin. I mean, you know,
No.
yeah, I guess if it's slammed, you know, take you an hour to get across town. But I mean, shit, that was like my normal commute in Dallas. It was an hour and 15 to work each way and back. In fact, that's the 4th time that I've talked about that today. I'm sick and tired of it. I won't take it anymore.
Yeah, we just checked Google traffic or whatever the hell, and open roads.
Who moves somewhere? It's like, the traffic here is just amazing. It's just wonderful. It's just such great traffic.
I guarantee you move to Sherman, Texas, and traffic will be the least of your worries.
People probably still complain about it. Oh my god, it took me like 4 minutes to get through this light. It was
It took me 9
Unbelievable.
minutes to get to Dairy Queen the other day.
And when I got there, they only had 4 steak fingers. Couldn't get my 6. I couldn't get my 6
I
basket.
normally get 6.
They were all out of.
They offered me 2 chicken fingers, and I said, "What do I look like, a Saudi?"
They were all out of Oreo mixing for the Blizzards. They only had
Chicken.
Butterfinger. What do I look like?
Chicken fingers.
Some poor
Ah,
folk
dude.
who eats Butterfinger?
I like almost wish I could have some steak fingers right now. That sounds so
Steak fingers and gravy with some Texas toast.
Oh, dude, it's the
Oh,
best.
you know what? I
The
almost forgot.
best.
I almost forgot, you guys. I have other effects.
Oh yeah, sound effects or video effects? I guess both.
What
Whoa!
Holy.
Whoa! Do that again. Whoa!
So I got those, and then also in the for all of you who don't know, which would be everyone who's not listening to this podcast, which is 0 people.
Listening or watching?
Whatever.
Oh,
So I can take this and add
Whatever.
like
Whatever.
let's. You guys want to play with some bubbles here?
Like
no.
bubbles.
I want to talk about how I can drink
Whoa.
Dairy Queen's steak basket
It-
gravy.
It's like we're floating in a Dr Pepper from Dairy Queen.
Under the sea.
I think this
Under the
podcast is
sea.
officially sponsored by Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
We
DQ.
mentioned DQ.
That's
You know
what I like about Texas. Is Dairy Queen
Wow,
Texas only?
That's amazing.
No,
I
no.
think there's like
Never seen it anywhere else.
Oklahoma. Oh, here we go. You ready for this? Oh my God, I'm on acid.
Oh, no.
It's the Zod effect.
Oh.
It's the general Zod effect. This could actually be like part of our intro. Like, it's the crazy podcast, and we're
I wish we could have it
General Zod.
like zoom in on this bullshit. Like it starts out far away and it gets bigger, bigger until it like rotates just into place. Make that happen.
Wow, you're asking way too much. So,
I thought you were a professional.
So we could be like, and it's 10 minutes until the next.
Until Sean farts into his microphone. You had 53
Wow,
seconds.
Hey, if Sean farts in his microphone, do I have your permission to choke him to death?
Yes, you have 47
Oh, man,
seconds
that would be
to
awesome.
choke him to death.
He can try.
Look at this. We have a fucking.
I would-
count.
I would-
He probably can.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the chance to try. I'll put you to sleep.
Soon enough. Once I can find a job picking dog crap up or checking people out at Walmart or
You know what you should honestly really look for is like a video game tester.
like a bug tester.
Yeah.
It'd probably
it
be,
combines your love of sitting,
It would end up
and
being
video games,
It would end up being full
and
time.
complaining about things.
Yeah, and I've read plenty about how jobs like that blow.
That's true.
Because all you're doing is looking for invisible walls and can I jump through this thing? Can I fuck this thing up? Can I make this not work here and there? And you're not actually playing video games. It's you're trying to break video games.
Yeah.
This is good. Sure. Final countdown.
Look at this. We're gonna play fucking YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's tight, dude.
This just makes me want to watch Arrested Development.
It's coming back, man, like a month.
Yeah, dude.
And I hope you all enjoy my fragrance. Got the HEPA filter pointed at you.
Oh, boy.
Are you farting now?
Oh, it's in the past. As
Oh.
Sean has
Jim?
farted.
Jim, care to write that note, John? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Incensio.
Okay, so we're really spaced out here.
You're telling me.
This is insane. I think it's all the farts you've been passing over there make me
All
hallucinate.
of them. Dude, how awesome would that be? That could be a superpower.
Oh, that could be a great superpower.
Just go into a room with a gas mask, fart your ass off, hypnotize them. I don't know. Turn them into Manchurian candidates.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Get some. Do what the Scarecrow in the first Batman does. Just freak people out.
Look at this shit.
Whoa.
Neo, you are the one.
That's pretty
You can actually
goddamn
still
crazy.
still see that my shirt says Metallica. That's great.
Can it see middle fingers?
Yeah, it sure can.
The world
turned
will
it
never
off.
know.
Aw. You can turn on some internet relay chat here. This is great.
Oh, IRC is wonderful. That's where I buy my bitcoins.
There you go. So,
Jim's doing a vine of your.
I'm getting the wisps of smoke.
Oh wow, he's so artsy.
that's so artsy, John. That's good.
Makes my balls want to shrivel up and go back into my body.
So anyway, let's fucking talk about something.
All right.
Taco talk, motherfucker.
There was something that was up my craw that we were gonna save for the podcast. I forgot what it was.
It was something poop related.
Naturally.
Something about Brian Felker.
Oh,
X-Lax, yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I've never told you this story. This is easily one of my finer moments. So, Brian and I, sorry Brian to implicate you on this, buddy.
I'm sure he's really concerned.
Yeah, he's probably totally concerned.
Can we put in the background like a video of like dogs humping while you're telling the story?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's see here.
Because I can't do it from here. Otherwise,
We sure can. I mean, Sean, this is the Magic Castle.
perfect.
See, what'd be cool
It's
is
gonna be great.
if Sean could get his shit together long enough to save up some money to buy a laptop, he could use that laptop to type messages to you. Say like, "Hey."
That's true, and you know what? That's how the pros do it. So
But
That's
that'll
a
never
dog.
happen because Sean's a piece of
So
shit.
here's-
These are
this.
dogs raping cats though.
here's this.
This is not what I wanted.
Okay, hold on. Let me- we're just gonna do the same one over and over again. Can we choose to loop it? How do we choose to loop it?
I think there's a website you can go to. It's like YouTubeLooper.net or something stupid.
Now that I'm actually paying attention, I don't want to waste my money on a laptop to write stupid things
No,
like
it's-
that. I want
Just an excuse to call
tattoos.
you stupid and shiftless
dunce.
and
Y'all need to make me a dunce hat because I got enough room for it to show off.
man, that would be awesome. Make you wear it at work. Just walk around the halls with a giant dunce cap.
Hold on.
Dunce cap would be like a great band name or podcast name or
Here
something.
we go.
Tell your story, Garrett.
Hold on.
They're sniffing around. Hey, I like your butthole.
Totally professional.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're off to a great start here.
How old are we?
Okay, so now we can watch it while I'm telling the story, and we can have the dogs humping. Okay, excellent. So, yeah, Brian and I both worked at this pizza joint. Are we really gonna do this? Come on.
Absolutely.
Okay, no, I don't think so. Let's try something else here.
How about how about like the dot gif of that or the
How
NCAA
about how about I don't care what you want.
NCAA
and
player.
And I'm just gonna no.
breaking his
No,
leg open
No.
over and
No.
over,
Why?
and then
No.
and then you can tell your story.
Sean, no. Here's
Come on, this is-
let me drop something on you right
This is
quick.
our podcast.
No, you're exactly right. This is not your weird meta comedy that you do where you fucking fall down on the ground and die. And no one wants to see the guy breaking his leg.
He's
over
okay.
And over again. He is okay. He is okay. So, Brian and I both worked at this pizza joint that I will not name, and we both had this asshole boss. And the thing was, is this guy got hired on just because I guess he knew the owner, and normally, managers are promoted from within. Whatever, it's a fucking pizza joint. So anyway, we had all had plenty of time to get acquainted, and become buddy, and all of us kind of enjoyed each other's company and were good friends. And this new manager gets hired, and he's a fucking asshole. And not in any way does this contribute to how much we didn't like him, but it just contributed to his overall demeanor. He was from Africa.
Oh, shit.
So he was talking to us saying, hey man, you have to fucking do this or I'll fucking fire you. And I mean, he was a real jerk, and
Damn.
had no problem letting you know that he wanted to fire you if you didn't do exactly what he asked you to do. So anyway, months of this go on, and one night I'm going to meet up with this girl that I'm dating at the time. Or maybe it was like a first date or something. I don't know. Anyway, I was supposed to meet up with her at 9. Problem was I was getting off at like 8:30, and I wanted to go smelling like pizza, so I wanted to go home, take a shower, shit like that. So I asked him. I said, his name was Diwali, and it's okay because he's been deported since. It's like, hey Diwali, you mind if I get off a little early? I'm trying to meet this girl, and I explained the whole situation. And I mean, he looked at me like I had 4 fucking arms. It was like, oh, are you fucking kidding me, man? There's so many orders out there. And the thing is all the night drivers had just showed up, so there's plenty of dudes to take the orders. He was just like, on principle, you need to finish your shift, and the work that's been allotted to you. Whatever. He fucking made an ass of himself, and I just kind of shrugged it off. Whatever, dude. Because I mean, really, I was scheduled until that time, and in all actuality, he didn't owe me
Right.
get off early. So, whatever. So, on this last delivery, I'm taking a couple pies out, and he sees where I'm going. He's like, "Oh, you're going to Dallas Drive. Why don't you pick me up a shake from Brahms?" And I'm like, "Fuck you! Dude. You're the last person that I'm gonna get a shake for. And I kind of went through the whole thing with him, and I was like, you didn't let me get off early. Yeah, you want me to fucking do you a favor. And so I'm legitimately, upset about this, and he's just fucking taking the piss out of me. Just like, oh, you're getting all political,
Oh, boy.
and just laughing at me and shit. And I'm walking out of the thing all huffing and puffing, and he's laughing, like, loud.
Yeah.
Like a fucking dictator, like, ha 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 ha. Oh, stupid boy.
Some fucking African laugh. That's hilarious.
So anyway, I get in my car, and I go, and I'm taking these deliveries, and I just had like a fucking moment of clarity. And I mean, this is probably one of the funniest things I've ever done. So I call him back. I call him on my cell phone. I'm like, Diwali, hey man, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to take that out on you. I had a really rough day. It's not you, it's me. I'm gonna go ahead and get you that shake. And he's like, oh good, make it a big one. I'm like, oh, I'll make it a big one, buddy. So I go to Brahms, and I get a 32-ounce shake. Big boy, big huge one. And I then go to Kroger and get a family-sized bottle of chocolate-flavored X-Lax. Oh yeah. So I pour half of this shake out into another cup that I actually got to save for later so that I could enjoy it. And I filled the rest of this shit with X-Lax. Like, you're only supposed to take 2 tablespoons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that makes you, pretty much shit like a fire hydrant. I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. But I wanted to have maximum impact. I didn't.
Isn't that a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
It should be.
Maximum impact.
I sure hope so. So anyway, I take this back, and I'm mixing it up real good, and I take it back to him, and of course made him pay me for it. And he starts drinking. He's like, oh, it tastes funny. I'm like, oh, just to bluff. I'm like, oh, you should probably throw it away. They probably don't clean their blenders that well or something. He's like, oh, fuck you. You don't know anything. I'm like, all right, buddy, have at it. So he just, fat boy just downs it. Back then I was pretty skinny, so in comparison, but he just fucking downs this shake. And I go out about my business. I end up, just going home and shower and come back up anyway. Meet up with this girl, and we go to a couple spots on Fry Street, and now you can probably deduce what pizza joint that is. But anyway, we go to the bar that's attached to said pizza joint to have a couple drinks. That's the place I work and see people I know. We walk in, and the fucking cook that I know is in the back, and he locks eyes with me, and his eyes get as big as dinner plates, and runs up to me. He's like, "You're not gonna fucking believe this, dude. Diwali's been like power shitting for the past 3 hours, because this is much later in the night. It's probably like midnight or something."
Right.
And I'm fucking dying laughing, and I'm talking to him and Brian about that, kind of in a triangle, and right as we're talking about, you see Diwali, like one arm outstretched, one arm covering his asshole, and is like running out of the joint. He ran through all of the toilet paper in that place in a matter of hours.
Damn.
And you know how much a fucking restaurant stocks in I mean, maybe not that place because it was a little substandard and cheap, but can you imagine? So he was going next door to the bar next door and using their bathroom and using their shitter. So all this is happening, and the reason I mentioned the way it brought Brian and I together is he was there when Diwali was like, "Oh, this tastes funny," and so he follows me out to my truck, and I'm like, "Hey man, you want to see something?" And at this point, I didn't really know the guy, just from working with him. And I pull out that fucking bottle of X-Lax, and I'm like, "This is why that shake tastes funny." And he just like dying laughing, like takes off running across the parking lot, just fucking. And from then, I mean, we're just really good buddies.
That's awesome.
But the conclusion to the Diwali saga is that this: A, he lived in Dallas, so he had to drive home, most likely shitting his pants, because I don't think he had anybody to stay with, because he was a fucking dickhead. No one
Right.
liked him. B, he never... I should say he never found out, but people told him, like, he never knew for the longest time, and years after, because I even, worked in the bar at that place for, a couple of years after that, people would tell him, Garrett, but fucking X-Lax in your shake. He's like, "Oh, fuck you. Garrett would never do something like that." Oh, that's fucking awesome.
He probably didn't want to admit that he got
Probably-
caught. You
probably
know what I mean?
not. No, and
He got caught slipping.
you're right. And I'll tell you what, to his credit, from that point on, he's one of the nicest dudes ever. Like, totally cool, not a fucking dickhead. But I ended up going to the bar and working in there, but even then he was cool to the new dudes that worked there and wasn't a spaz. I mean, I had an action item planned, like laid out for what I was going to do to him. Like, next was going to be, tranny listings or something. Like, I want to fuck chicks with dicks. So,
Wow.
yeah. So that's my my funny haha. Yeah, that story.
That's an awesome story.
That is an awesome story.
Better than the Crack Chronicles, that's for sure.
Yeah. So this kind of brings me to a point that I've been harping on for a while, is that I think we should really try and make a movie, like a real movie, like a Clerks style movie.
Really?
I think we could do it. I think there's no reason not to.
Like I mean, define clerk style, like.
Just some stupid movie that we make.
Cheap as fuck.
Yeah, we just use like Andrew's video camera. I know Andrew's down because he's been doing a lot of video stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
We could make the music for it, or just use our old shitty music. Wouldn't have to pay anybody for it, or we could just steal music and put it in. Who cares?
Right.
I'm like,
Because we looked at like how scripts are written, and we're trying to read the scripts. We tried to read the scripts to Bridesmaid. It took me like 20 pages to get a smile out of reading that script. It's ridiculous.
I did all that RTVF shit at school for like a year and a half. And the only thing I really don't understand all that well is lighting.
Yeah, like I said, Andrew's working on that right now.
Yeah.
He got it's like his photography lighting, but
It's pretty much the same thing.
But he's doing a lot of film stuff too. This is why I wanted him to call in.
Set lighting and stuff. Because I originally wanted to get into editing.
Yeah. And before
That's why
Garrett
school.
broke his fucking car, I was gonna say we should have like a badass car chase scene in it, but
Jesus
no,
Christ.
Yeah, you did mention
you blew
that.
it.
What'd you do?
So yeah, you actually don't know the story about my car. Well,
That's why I asked you where your car was when you came.
good. That's good podcast. Anyway,
That there's good podcast.
that's a good podcast right there. They're podcast, and so I had a Subaru STI 2008. Not a it's not a Porsche 911, but it's a fast fucking car. Had some good mods on it. It's a fun car to drive. Kind of a sleeper, maybe. Kinda, not really. But anyway, just a cool car. Cooler than the car I had before, which was a Chevy S10, which, as we know, is just major cool pussy magnet. And the engine blew. So actually, it didn't blow. It spun a rod bearing and like burnt up some piston shit. It started ticking. I know this sound now. I'll never fucking forget it. The rest of my life. But I didn't know it at the time. But I heard this ticking, and it was real light. The car wasn't behaving any differently. It was actually still super fast. I probably could have fucking killed myself doing that. But I could still take off and shit like that. Anyway, it was just this ticking sound. I thought it was a belt or something. I don't know shit about cars. So I take it into the shop a day or two later and expect to be like, you got a worn belt and you'll have to pay $300. And I was like, yeah, not a problem. They call me fucking 3 or 4 hours later and they're like, it was like they're calling me, let me know that my mom died or something. They're like, you need a new motor.
Fuck, dude.
And so I'm kind of sitting there like my mother-in-law was in town, Julie was in there, and I know they would never do that to me, but I'm like, is this a fucking joke? Like,
Yeah.
if it is, then you're the most horrible people ever. But and I started talking to this guy and quickly realized that it was in no way was it a joke. And it was kind of like I was in shock and I was spaced out and I was like, well, what does that mean? They're like, well, you need a new motor. Like,
Wow.
You can't fix that one. They're like, no, you don't fix motors. I guess you do, but that requires like a fucking specialized shop to do that. Auto shops just replace stuff. They don't machine out new parts and whatnot. So I kind of was like, well, what are we looking at? He's like, well, let me call you back. So he calls me back, and he's like, parts and labor, you're looking at minimum $8,000.
Jesus Christ.
And I know all you people out there in webcast land look at me and you're like, God, that guy must make like $1 million fucking dollars.
Oh, yeah, that's what everyone thinks.
A day.
Yeah.
I mean, based on my appearance, my clothing, and my sweet-ass podcast studio.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, the reality is that I don't make that much money and definitely didn't have $8,000 to spend on my car. The actual estimate came out to be about 10. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so my option at this point was go get a loan for $10,000 to put into my car and potentially have it happen again, because I don't know if you folks at home are taking notes, but it was a 2008. It was out of its powertrain warranty. They probably wouldn't have honored it anyway because I put mods and shit on there, but I was fucked. I mean, like, literally I was fucked. And so I decided, I put on my responsible hat and traded that bitch in for SUV. Gave it to my wife because I'm a fucking sweetheart.
And you're whipped.
Ladies, take a note. I mean, guys. Ladies, buy your men cars.
Yeah.
It's the secret to their heart. So, I mean, here's the thing. It's just a car. It could have been so much worse. Like I could have been driving it in the. Because I mean, keep in mind, it never like went out on me.
Right.
It was just like you're in because. To kind of circle back around, when I ended up trading it in, I had a Subaru, like a master mechanic, the regional guy came in or whatever and took a look at it and was like, yeah, you're fucked. But what had happened was, and this is apparently a fluke thing that happens in one out every 10, 15 of them or something, the turbo, or the oil is not feeding in, and the turbo sucks the oil out of the engine. Some shit. Like I said, I know shit about cars, but it sucked the oil out of the engine. It ran for a couple hours without oil, and it burned out the piston rings and spun the rod bearings and shit like that. The mechanic himself was like, "You wouldn't have known this was happening unless you were checking the oil every day. There was no check oil light, and it was like it's not like I was over my oil change. I was like 4,000 over what the sticker recommended, which they're about half your actual expectancy that you have with your oil change. So anyway, conclusion to that, my wife has a nice new car that she loves. I'm driving her old car, but no big deal. I'll get another cool car sometime in the future. Suck it.
Well, the real end point is that now we can have a car chase scene in our fictional movie. Because you suck.
Right.
We can have a car chase, just a slow speed.
A Subaru
low
Forester.
speed.
Car chase.
We'll just
Sub
drive the Scion.
40 miles an hour.
We'll drive the Scion and we'll just it'd be like, it's all raced out. It's got fucking jet turbine engine and shit.
We might as well just drive the car to go.
I mean, that would
That would actually be kind of funny, yeah. Probably get my service canceled when they saw it in the movie.
Sure. So
why not a bicycle chase? Darting through traffic and shit.
That would be pretty tight, actually.
Making it look safe, of course.
sure, yeah, safety is first.
Oh, safety in real life.
Be like, here, Jim, put your helmet on and go ride your bike through traffic. It's for the movie. I don't see the cameras, guys. Oh, they're up high on the buildings. But they're there. Everyone can see you. Just action.
Give you a little push. It'll work out. But, yeah, I like your idea.
Is this something you would want to be involved with, Garrett, or no?
Yes. Oh, yeah, most certainly. I mean, my acting career.
Yeah, it's been going great. That's you'd obviously be the lead of the movie.
Really great.
We want you for the you got that leading man chiseled jaw.
He's a taco delivery driver, and someone steals his tacos.
One man gets between another man's tacos. Blood is drawn.
That's really not a bad idea.
This summer.
Coming this spring. In a town where tacos are fucking everywhere. See, that's another spurred off topic is we don't have a name for our podcast, and one of the suggested names was Taco Talk.
I think Taco Taco's great.
I think it's great too. Sean.
It's Taco Talk, guys.
Sean fucking hates
It's Taco Talk now.
Oh,
It's official.
Oh, it's official. Okay, good. It's Taco Talk.
You guys like it?
We do.
We just
I
just
just
see if the
gave-
.com is available.
TacoTalk.com.
let's find out. Let's take a look over here at our magic internet screen. Oh, look at this, guys. Magic internet screen.
The viewers at home can't see it.
Oh, that's a good point. Fuck 'em. Shit.
Taco Talk Amateur Hour.
I got something in my eye.
All right. So,
eyeball hurt.
Taco Talk. Taco. Oh.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Well, we can
That
buy.
just
like
means it's for
TacoTalk.tv
sale,
or
right?
That's what
something.
I'm saying. Taco
No,
Talk.
you email those guys and they're like, oh yeah, it's
It's
$5,000.
$9 million.
And then you tell them like, well, how about if I give you 13 cents? They're like, how about $1,000? 14 cents?
Well, as we can see, Taco Talk is available. And
TacoTalk.tv.
Tell them, what's that stupid domain name company they're always talking about on Rogan podcast? Hover?
Hover.
Yeah.
Hover.
I don't know.
Use the code name Joe Rogan, get 5% off. Or
So
whatever.
everyone who's listening to the Taco Talk webcast, use the code name Joe Rogan, and you'll get some kind of discount. Way to promote the show, Jim.
We don't have a Taco Talk.
Code.
We need to
Not-
get
not yet.
advertisers for our
Advertisers, yeah.
podcast. Taco
that-
Talk is brought to you by
But we will.
Taco Shack, Torchy's Tacos.
Jim's Taint. Only
Jim's
$14.95.
Taint Tacos.
Sweaty buttholes down under the bridge.
No buttholes, only taints.
Oh,
I should really be professional about this and mute my microphone.
Finally. No, I think mine's still going.
mine. Oh, what?
You just mute everybody but me, and I'll sit here and
Ramble on about tacos.
No thanks. We're
or philosophy or cryptocurrencies,
Well,
any of my
I
other
just-
varied interests.
I had to get the
How about
the
cryptozoology?
microphone out of my,
That too.
out of the way of my beautiful face.
Bigfoot's real, y'all.
Bigfoot is real.
Your face could only be considered beautiful in some sort of like weird Salvador Dali sort of reversed
No, I think you're wrong.
view
I think
sort of
I
thing.
think I'm classically elegant.
Classically elegant. No, you're more like a horrid dream from a distorted
But what are
reality.
you, like a Down syndrome kid with Down syndrome?
No, I'm
It only took us an hour that time.
I'm a statue model.
to get
on
to
the- on the side.
retards. All right, ding, ding, ding. So, folks, we have reached
No, that
46 minutes and 30 seconds into the podcast when retards get mentioned.
well,
That
no,
was a new
we
record.
started it. No, it was like 4 seconds in because Sean was doing the retard voice about his
No,
shirt.
That was before. That was way before we hit.
Oh, even
record,
recorded?
man.
Sorry.
Yeah. we had to get the retards out before we hit record.
Anyway, so like I was saying earlier, I'm actually a model for statues. People that make statues.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no,
But-
that's what I do.
No, but here's
I'm
the
a
thing.
statue model.
Here's the thing: is that you're not, and that you're just lying to yourself.
No.
No.
Where do you
Yes.
find ads for that kind of
Yeah.
stuff?
No, people come to me. They stop me on the street and they say, "Sir, I am a sculptor of fine marble statues," and we would.
Where is this coming from? I mean, are you mental?
No,
I
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you are like a
I'm a
glimpse
Greek god.
into like some madman's
I don't-
schizophrenic, twisted
I don't
reality.
pretend to be the handsomest man on the planet, but I'm certainly one of them.
See what really happened. Jim was walking down the road and he heard, "Excuse me, sir. Your visage is so." Dumbfounded.
Magnificent.
We
No,
were
magnificent.
looking for someone who would embody the IT
Will you
physique.
will you please come back to my studio? And Jim said, "Of course." And so they walked down under the bridge, and Jim saw the man's
They worked-
art supplies. It was a
worked out a special.
It was a
place.
chisel and a piece of Italian marble.
6'4" pile of shit, and the man went to work with his fingers.
I like where this is going.
Jim is people sculpt Jim out of shit.
I'm not a shit model.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not a
Yes,
shit
you
sculpture
are a
model.
shit model. Yes,
No.
you are.
For
No,
schizophrenics under the bridge.
You are a
Italian
shit
marble.
model.
Italian marble, not shit.
Those are the weird dreams.
Sean, you're
Jim
gonna have to
has.
hit the fucking fan. It's getting a little too dude in here.
The real fan,
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
not the fake fan.
You can turn the fake fan to 1.
Okay, fake fan's that one. I used deodorant, so I don't
So
understand.
listen, here's the thing.
Taco chat.
We're all beautiful. That's what it should be. Beautiful chat. Beauty chat.
Thanks, Christina Aguilera. You are so
Yeah,
beautiful.
I could go. Okay.
No matter what they say, words can bring you down. They won't bring me down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I wish I actually knew the words.
No matter what they
She-
say.
She got fat. What happened?
It's like Michael McDonald
She
singing
did too,
Christina
man.
Aguilera.
I mean, you know, she was cute. Kinda, but
She was like trashy hot, man. She was.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of hot.
She's the kind of girl that
Trasher.
she walks in a room and other girls like, oh my god, look at that trashy girl.
look at that trashy hoe. I wish I looked like her.
Exactly.
Can't believe she's wearing that. What a prostitute.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her body. Dum, 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 dum. Sweaty boy.
I wonder if I have a little baby got back. So, well, I'll just ask all of you, except for Sean. Have you seen anything cool on the internet lately? Because Sean's like, I want to see dog.
I want to see dog humping.
16,000 dead drowned pigs in Chinese rivers.
That is pretty good. The
And
dead river
1,000
pigs.
dead ducks. And you know what? I hear they're serving those in restaurants.
Good. I'm glad I don't live in China.
Don't you want to move to, like, what is it, Thailand? Cambodia?
Thailand. No.
One of those,
Cambodia?
one of those Oriental
I want to move to San Francisco.
I want to move to Cambodias, y'all.
Cambodias.
Actually, you know what? During this time in the podcast, we could watch a movie, which might be interesting. I have a couple movies that we could watch, if you know what I mean.
It's like 120 Days of Sodom or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
pretty much.
Good.
Now I think I just locked my computer up. Oh, almost. Nice. Oh, because I had to access the hard drive. It was. Let's see.
He did eventually meet Ken, who shares her sexual preference.
Oh, we need to grab a couple handfuls of that smaller. Okay.
Is this the horse fuckers?
Yeah, it is.
I was
And you were just yelling at me for watching dogs. Now you want to
Well,
watch.
because that was during his story that we had to hear uninterrupted. It's so wonderful.
A life bond.
How dare you taint my
But when I met Ellie here, I
just shake
we
story.
clicked.
Just
It
didn't
was
show people
the
fucking
one
horses.
person that
Makes it even
I
worse.
felt within a week
You
probably
just hint
after I
at
met
it.
her.
You have to
We were
imagine
meant
it.
to be together.
Ken and Ellie met through a zoo friend on the internet. After a few weeks, they arranged their first date.
Didn't you sample
Well,
this song once?
the first night that
This is
he
the
came
first
came up to visit
Or the
me,
video?
Yeah.
I took him down to the barn to introduce him to some of my horses and some of the other horses that I enjoyed at the barn. And I took him in and introduced him to my miniature stallion.
Taco talk,
And
taco talk.
kind of, I don't know if it was
Talking about
subconscious,
tacos on
kind of,
Taco
I was very
Talk.
nervous and
Purposely trying to fuck this video.
kind
Why
of
was
wanted
she
to do
nervous?
the shock factor, as it were. My miniature stallion was dropped and masturbating. When his penis is dropped and he slaps it on his belly, they call that masturbation for stallions. And so
I'm going to try that when I get home.
one thing led to another, and I couldn't resist,
Slap
so
it on my
I bent
belly.
down and started sucking on him.
Oh, God.
And then he tried climbing on top of me, so the next thing I know, my pants are down, and I'm bending over for him, and I'm like, excuse me, I can't resist. And I guess part of me said, okay, either he's for real and he won't mind this, or he's not for real and he's going to be totally freaked out by it and run.
Yeah, because sucking horse
obviously
cocks
he
is
didn't
totally normal.
No, actually, I was very tempted at the point to have sloppy
this
seconds.
woman.
It turned me on. It was so erotic to watch this. And
dude's
just
missing
the
a
whole
chromosome
thing.
somewhere.
And,
Oh, boy.
it didn't shock me at all. In fact, I was like, this is pretty cool. I think I found somebody here that might be on my plane here. And
Just goes to show you
Went from
there's
there,
a lid to every pot.
here we are, married.
Married.
Shut up.
Well, I have
Married by
vaginal
horse
sex with my
fucking.
miniature stallion. He's not
Is
a
it
whole
into
lot
every
larger
pot?
than most humans. He is
Where
a
does it
bit
say
bigger,
that in the
but
Bible?
not uncomfortably so. I like to suck on him orally,
Jesus.
and he especially enjoys that.
I bet he does.
I have anal sex with the miniature stallion. He penetrates me,
This is
and
the part
it's
that I sampled.
it's pleasurable, but it's not real intense. It's like I said, the pleasure that I get from it is more from knowing how much he enjoys having sex with me.
Okay, that's quite an.
I feel fulfilled. Thank you.
I just wanted to share that with you because I know how much you like fucking horses, Sean.
Only in dreams, my friend.
So let's get back to this. So, see, Jim, if you had your laptop with you today, in addition to headphones, like your male model,
A
self
normal
should have,
podcaster, yeah.
a normal
Statue model.
statue model, you could look
6'4"
up
pilot ship.
NorKo Talk TV and see how much it is.
Just go to hover.com.
I usually blank out, space out during those
I'll just skip them.
advertisers.
Are you sick and tired of going to the post office? Well, go to stamps.com, everybody.
TacoTime.tv is available.
Taco Talk.
Shit.
Taco time.
It's not taco time, Gary. We already had burgers.
Oh, it's always taco time.
We already had burger time. You know what you've never seen is a dessert taco, except for the Choco Taco.
Choco taco. You could probably make one with like a how do you say it? Crepe?
Gourmet Choco
Here we
Taco.
go.
Crepe base.
Wow, it's expensive. It's 40 fucking bucks.
Get the fuck out. Maybe because it's a .tv.
I mean, TacoTime.org.
I like that. Is that $10?
15.
Fuck that, man. I can buy it. I can buy it for $10.
But we get the 5% off with the Rogan, right?
Fuck that. Fuck Joe Rogan. No, I'm joking. Love you, Joe.
TacoTalk.us. I mean, why is .tv so fucking... Are all .tvs expensive?
I don't know. I've never tried to buy one.
Let's see
I wonder
what
if there's like a .lk.
What's that
the
stand
fuck
for?
is LK?
I don't know. So we could have TacoTA.lk.
We don't currently offer .lk domains. Aw,
Lame.
fuck. This is really exciting. I'm sure our listeners, our viewers are
Yeah.
all about
Registering
this.
domain names.
That's why I'm flipping them off from back here.
Oh, good job. Good
I'm
job,
entertaining
Sean.
the troops.
Yeah, that's
Good.
good.
Good work, Sean.
Good work,
Thank
Sean.
you. Someone's got to do something.
Fuck you.
Well, we'll look into domain name registration via hover.com. If you go to hover.com and enter in the top right box Taco Talk, nothing will happen. Because we're not sponsored at all. But we could be.
We should get some sponsors.
Why
We should
not?
get like a little Amazon click through.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I guess they'll sponsor anyone. As long as they're
We
making
should just
money.
have like an hour of sponsors.
We'd have to find free ones though.
Well, they're all free. They're just as you click through. We can get Audible. We can get a Hover.
But I'm saying
We can get on it. We could be for realsies.
can't go to like Torchy's Tacos and be like, "Yo, we have a podcast. You should sponsor us."
No.
No.
I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not
Taco
how it
Shack.
works.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We
if
need to
you,
find the ones
give
that-
us like free tacos today, like we'll mention it.
Yeah, we got lots of listeners. Lots and lots.
I hate you guys so much.
Face it, Sean. Your ideas are dumb.
No, you just don't understand. I don't vocalize them well.
It's because they're dumb. Dumb ideas.
Weasel News.
Terror in the skies. A transatlantic flight from Francis International to London nearly turned into a bloodbath when a man became hostile with a pair of nail clippers. Witnesses claim that security officials were
Sorry, it's a little Grand Theft Auto for you. Let's talk about the North Korea situation.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
I mean, fuck
Bring it
'em,
on.
Sure, but
Bring it on, you
but-
little
no,
piece of shit.
But here's the thing.
What are they gonna do?
Here's my opinion, which you all totally value, obviously.
Totally.
Even if they can't hit us, they can hit South Korea for sure. They can definitely nuke South Korea and maybe fuck up Guam or maybe even Hawaii. That's bad. I mean, that's not a good situation. But even then, even if they can't successfully deliver the nuclear payload or whatever, they're gonna try and go to war with us. They're gonna send rockets our way, and we're gonna have to fuck them
No,
up.
they're not.
You don't think so?
No. What good does that do them? It gets them wiped off the map permanently.
But but they're threatening to. You don't think that they're gonna follow through?
No, they're just doing it to look cool.
Oh man. I hope so.
Yeah, don't get your little panties in a wad.
Grandstanding, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Saber rattling.
I don't know. They've done it before.
I mean, like, we invaded Iraq and they we're only under the suspicion of having weapons of mass destruction, and apparently North Korea has them.
Yeah.
Oh, they most certainly do.
But we haven't invaded them yet. And they say they're going to do something, but they won't. How many times over can we blow up the world? Just us alone?
Like 45 or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right.
Ridiculous shit. Just they're not getting the attention they want.
We don't even have to nuke them.
Yeah, the majority is civilians, anyways. Is that how cool your computer is?
No.
Ice cold. Ice in the veins.
Ice in the veins.
No, it's just something to show his country's people, like, oh, look, we're taking on America for you.
But okay, so the question is, how far is he gonna go to test us? Because they're firing off these weapons, doing weapons tests, and we see that as an act of aggression, right? So, I mean, do you think he's gonna keep provoking us until we actually do something?
We've sent anti-missile
shit to
weaponry
South
that
Korea,
way,
right?
and
We've flown a couple B-2s over him to kind of get the message across. Like
China's building up along the border as well.
See, that's another thing, which I don't think would ever happen if they just attacked us out of the blue. But I don't know. I don't know about China. You think they would back North Korea and try and do some shit?
No.
No.
China has no interest in getting into some sort of land war
With a little dude.
or with us,
Well, yeah, but
Or with
over a
the
little dude.
Japan, or over anything.
Yeah, China's going to take over, but it's going to take 4 to 5 decades.
I don't even think China's interested in taking over anything. They're just trying to regain what they consider to be their rightful place in the geopolitical sphere, as one of the oldest and grandest civilizations on the planet.
Yeah, I'm only talking economic-wise, taking over.
Well, they're not really taking over. They're already a huge country. They've, in their mind, they're just going back to where they should be.
I'm talking like, what is it, GNP here? We're currently the first, but
we'll
they'll
all go into bitcoins, bro. Just don't worry about it.
GDP.
GDP, one of those.
Gross domestic product.
And like, I thought you said bitcoins are being created less and less every day.
Right, so
It's
their value goes up,
Sure.
but they don't disappear.
Right.
It's not like you can lose bitcoins. Well, I mean, they do sort of. Some
I mean,
can.
You can get robbed.
You can get robbed. You can lose access to your wallet.
Stop coughing.
I can't. I need my Wawa.
I need my Wawa.
You heard him right.
But no,
He
bitcoins
needs
are going
his
to be here for a while.
Yeah. All I know is China has like what, 50 million dudes who will never find a partner.
Sounds like your favorite thing ever.
Oh, I love Chinese men.
Sean's like, hey, Chinese boys, why don't you come over here?
Why don't you come over here?
I got holes for 3.
I got plenty of room for all of y'all. I got 19. I can fit 19 on a census.
Why don't you come and join my...
So gay. How gay?
We're not supposed to say gay on the podcast, Sean.
G-H-E-Y. Gay.
No.
No. No.
I don't understand.
We don't exclude anybody.
I'm not
from
calling.
this
I'm not saying anything's
horribly
bad.
shitty podcast.
I'm saying I can't believe how often we act gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just surprised we do it so often.
What do you mean? You wallow one around in your mouth? It's not
Do.
being gay, dude.
What are you talking about?
Acting gay is having a dick in your hand and being, oh, this is so great, I have a dick in my hand. Listening to a silly song does not make you
just in
gay.
the hand.
Yeah.
Just in the hand.
Yeah,
Hand
yes.
is the minimum.
Minimum.
Just
I don't
place
count
it
toe
in.
jobs. Toe jobs don't make you gay.
What about like knee fold jobs or elbow fold?
No, if your folds are getting fucked, that's gay.
Yeah, that's def. I mean, yeah, most certainly.
We're not saying it's wrong. We're just saying it's gay. I guess I blew it.
Yeah. This is not the hate podcast, Sean. Very disappointed in you right
Hold
now.
on. I can't.
Blown so many men in your life.
Shit.
This is devolving. I say we cut our losses and quit when we're ahead.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
I'm sorry, gay people. I really love you. You know it. And
educational.
don't let these two naysayers ever make you believe otherwise. I'll suck you off, whatever. If that makes me gay, fine. I don't care. Just goes to show I don't hate you.
We could call the podcast Naysaying.
Naysaying.
Taco time.
This is
Thanks for listening.
Garrett, Sean, and Jim.
Naysaying with 3 boys.
Naysaying.
Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Totally straight.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
Get the fade out.
Boys Club.
Professional.
Boys Club.
Totally gay.
Seriously.